or not to bruise on those thighs when we're talking our snatches and or cleans is the question. And a lot of times when you're getting that big pop come through those hips, there is going to be a little bit of vigorous contact, but the question is how much. And the biggest problem that I see with that how much, too little, is thinking now not about how hard we're banging into that sucker to create those vertical forces, but about how far I'm bringing that bar in to where it's too much and too little. So let's discuss this a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna start from the kind of a clean position here and see how well we do in translating that actually into the snatch as well and seeing if we can find this beautiful happy medium. So long story short, when people start their clean, we want to try and keep that bar in the close to that kind of midline path, keeping this vertical bar, right? But the thing is, people will create this vertical path, they'll set their knees back really well and see how far away this bar is. So when they come into their second pull, they're getting a lot of force with that bar far away, and bam, before they come up. So one of those big secrets is try and keep that bar in, and we don't want to create this pathway where no matter what, if I'm coming up straight here and I come in that clean, I'm coming away from my pathway, my vertical pathway. But what we do want to do is try and engage the lats to keep the bar as close to our legs as possible. So when I fire those hips, I'm already in pretty darn close to my hips and to where I'm going to drive off that bar. So one of those big forgotten things is as I'm coming, I'm trying to pull my knees back as I'm starting, but keeping the bar close. So therefore, when I come in, I'm already there. I'm already close. So therefore, I'm not creating this big hang as I'm pulling my knees back. And as I come in, there's this big bang coming off, right? And these kind of loose arms. We do want to act as the arms as ropes, but we do want to keep the back on and keep the bar close and tight. As I'm coming up, I'm pulling the knees back, and then I can come through, and I'm already pretty close to that bar without creating that big bang far away, if that makes sense. So the same thing applies to the snatch position. Is don't forget about the ruling. I got my knees back, I'm in a good position, but the bar hangs too far. Keep it close. As I transition, I'm already very, very, very close. I'm not creating such a big bang. So we do want a little bit of force coming from those hips, yeah? But we don't want that bar starting very far away and creating this big head-on collision with that sucker. We want that bar to stay close by bringing the knees back and bringing that bar in. So therefore, once I do create that pull, I'm meeting back into that line. The knees come back, the bar comes in, and then by the time I meet and the time that pushes, those hips push the bar through, right? Then that bar's right back on that vertical pathway. So give that a couple practices, make sure and get the knees back with the bar back, keeping it back as I'm creating my drive, and I won't have such a big gray area between where those hips come flying forward and meeting that bar. Until next time.